How many times have you felt stressed during a disagreement, with your spouse, kids, boss, friends, or co-workers, and then, said or done something you later regretted? If you can quickly relieve stress, and return to a calm state, you will not only avoid such regrets, but in many cases, you will also help to calm the other person as well. It's only when you are in a calm, relaxed state, that you will be able to know whether the situation requires a response, or whether the other person's signals indicate it would be better to remain silent. In situations such as a job interview, business presentation, high-pressure meeting, or introduction to a loved one's family, for example, it's important to manage your emotions, think on your feet, and effectively communicate under pressure. Let's see now a few tips about how to communicate effectively by staying calm under pressure. Use stalling tactics to give yourself time to think. Ask for a question to be repeated, or for clarification of a statement, before you respond. Pause to collect your thoughts. Silence isn't necessarily a bad thing. Pausing can make you seem more in control than rushing your response. Make one point and provide an example or supporting piece of information. If your response is too long or you waffle about a number of points, you risk losing the listener's interest. Follow one point with an example and then, gauge the listener's reaction to tell if you should make a second point. Deliver your words clearly. In many cases, how you say something can be as important as what you say. Speak clearly, maintain an even tone, and make eye contact. Keep your body language relaxed and open. Wrap up with a summary and then stop. Summarize your response and then stop talking, even if it leaves a silence in the room. You don't have to fill the silence by continuing to talk. When things start to get heated in a conversation, you need something quick and immediate to bring down the emotional intensity. By learning to quickly reduce stress in the moment, you can safely face any strong emotions you're experiencing, regulate your feelings, and behave appropriately. Recognize when you're becoming stressed. Your body will let you know if you're stressed as you communicate. Are your muscles or your stomach tight? Are your hands clenched? Is your breath shallow? Are you forgetting to breathe? Take a moment to calm down before deciding to continue a conversation or postpone it. Bring your senses to the rescue. The best way to rapidly and reliably relieve stress is through the senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, smell, or movement. For example, you could pop a peppermint in your mouth, squeeze a stress ball in your pocket, take a few deep breaths, clench and relax your muscles, or simply recall a soothing, sensory-rich image. Each person responds differently to sensory input, so you need to find things that are soothing to you. Look for humor in the situation. When used appropriately, humor is a great way to relieve stress when communicating. When you or those around you start taking things too seriously, find a way to lighten the mood by sharing a joke or amusing story. Be willing to compromise. Sometimes, if you can both bend a little, you'll be able to find a happy middle ground that reduces the stress levels for everyone concerned. If you realize that the other person cares much more about something than you do, compromise may be easier for you and a good investment in the future of the relationship. Agree to disagree, if necessary, and take time away from the situation so everyone can calm down. Go for a stroll outside if possible, or spend a few minutes meditating. Physical movement or finding a quiet place to regain your balance can quickly reduce stress.